Good afternoon. It is Sunday. Nice and beautiful day. It was freezing this morning. It's like in the low 30s. Now it's in the 60s, so it's perfect. So this patch of leaves right here is my asparagus garden. I've also started an apple tree from seeds. I don't know what kind of apples I'm gonna get, but I started that and it's starting to sprout. I've also planted blackberries here also, and they're starting to grow out. And I get fantastic blackberries from back here. So hopefully I get another good harvest this year, make more blackberry jam. But I want to check my asparagus garden to see if anything is. Oh, look at that! First sprout of asparagus is coming right there, coming up. This will be the year that I finally get to harvest asparagus. I planted them on the second spring. Yeah, because the first spring I was here, we had shutdowns and I couldn't find any asparagus anywhere because they were being bought up by everybody. And then the following year I planted a bunch, and so this is the third year of growth. So this year I'll be able to harvest without having to worry about killing the plant. So I want to check, like I said, you saw one sprout already, so I want to just kind of poke around looking for any more growing. This is the big one. That's not one. This was the big patch, and I don't see anything yet out of this one. Let's see, there should be root balls everywhere. Oh, there's another one right there. Another one's growing. That little sprout. That's good. That's awesome. Let's see. I don't see any more here. I don't really remember where all the. Oh, there's a clump. Yeah, I see more sprouts coming up right there. So that's awesome. I'm gonna keep the leaves. I'm gonna keep all the leaves over them because you never know with the weather right now, because it's, like I said, it's warm during the day, but during the night it drops into the 30s, but sometimes it drops into the 20s. So there's another root clump. Oh, look at that! Look at that one right there. That's another one. Cool. Okay, it's growing. So that's fun to know that my asparagus is growing. My battery's about to die. So, and I'm gonna change the battery and I'll get back to the video. What I want to do today is I want to make some brooding cages. Got a bunch of chickens just sitting on eggs, want to hatch them eggs, and I haven't hatched eggs in the last 2 years here. So I want to see if I can make some, and I'm going to try to make them with all this scrap that the construction people left. This was my old retaining wall, so I'm going to try to repurpose as much as I can. Obviously there's things in here that aren't reusable, but when you're building for chickens, you know, chickens don't care if the wood's crooked or not. And what are you two doing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yep.
You're not making mud pies or mud art?
We made mud art.
Mud art, let me see. Let me see.
I think it's not done. Yeah, I'm not done. Don't
Okay.
check out mine, Daddy. Don't check
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not done yet?
No.
No, okay, well then get me when you're done with your mud art. So I'm gonna go through the rubble and see what I can pull out and what's usable and what's not. Alright, Isabel's done with her mud art, so we gotta go look at it. Alright, let me see what you got here. Oh, you're in the light. That's pretty. Looks like a footprint.
Eli put his footprint on it.
Oh, okay.
And I decorated it.
That looks pretty. And this is Isaac's. He's done with his. Oh, okay.
Didn't put that much.
No, but
I did.
still fun, isn't it?
But I did.
Yeah, you did.
I put a lot.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, it's so fun.
Alright, there you go, mud art. Alright, back to work, back to work. So it looks like most of that stuff is still pretty good. I'm saving anything longer than 3 feet. Still got a bunch of nails I gotta pull out. I'm just gonna shut it off for a little bit. I don't think you guys want to see me pulling nails. Alright, I got what I can salvage. Still the stuff I could still technically use. I gotta rip all these boards into usable pieces. They're tongue and groove style lumber. So I gotta rip off all the tongue and the groove. I gotta cut those off with my table saw, and then I think I'm gonna rip them in half so I could get, you know, as many boards as possible. Now I gotta figure out how big to make it. I have these roofing panels that I saved from my rabbit hutch that burnt down. Well, you're the one giving me funny looks, buddy. And they're 6 feet long by 3 foot 3 inches wide, and that's just a little bit bigger than I really want to make it. I was hoping to make it like 5 feet long, 2 feet wide kind of deal, but at the same time I don't want to cut any of this roofing because roofing is kind of expensive, and I have 4 of these pieces, so I think I'm just gonna make it the width I need to fit this roofing so I don't waste roofing material. Just realized I don't have any more of any hinges anymore. Ever since my garage burnt down, I've lost quite a bit of those little handy things I've kind of collected over the years. But for right now, I think I could just work on getting the lumber cut. Alright, I've got everything cut down to the right size. I made them 2.5 and 2.25 inches wide, 5 foot 8, and I got 4 of these 2-footers, same width. But yeah, so these are the corner pieces. So I got 4 pieces here. Well, I made 6. So I'm gonna make, you know, hopefully I can make 4 or 5 of these things. All right, Hannah woke up from nap. Say hi, Hannah. Say hi.
Not that
Hi.
one. Oh yeah, that one. Okay, that's not a geode. I know.
What'd you find?
That's the other
Let
one.
me see what you
Not
found.
geode.
That's just a rock.
It's so far it was a geode.
Let me see it.
That was the one I
Let me
found.
see. Show me what you found. Give me.
Geodes.
Let me see. So my kids have been cracking rocks everywhere, and I don't know. It's almost looks like a geode. I think it may be part of one, but they had found one with a hole, and it looks like a geode. Where's that one you found?
Right there.
Well, that's the part of it. You broke it in half?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, I thought there was more pieces in it.
So my wife is back. And this is what she's been putting most of her attention to the last month or two. She bought herself a pop-up camper. She's been wanting one all her life, and she keeps popping holes in it.
I can just say this is what we have been busy with the last couple months.
No, you.
Yeah, just me.
That's what I said. I said this is what you've been busy with the last couple months.
Yes, it's a lot of trial and error.
Every time she,
hole in it today
every time she opens it up, she pops a hole in it.
Mom.
It's
gonna be okay.
It's getting comical at this point.
I don't know about that. Maybe for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, for me. It's every time she pops it up and looks at it, she pokes a hole in the
Well, like even the fact that it
on the ends.
didn't have these holes when I bought it, but then it's like I got it and then sun rot set into the thread, and so I learned to use an awl, and I have restitched my canvas.
Yeah, she's learning some new skills. That's what the cool part is.
But then I went like this, and I was like pushing it through, and then I went pop right through. So I'll be patching that next.
Yeah. This thing's from like 1965.
It is not. It's 2001 StarCraft.
Oh, it's 2001. Okay, yeah, it's
within this.
2001. It's 22 something years old. All right. Well,
Hannah has a banana.
you got banana? You got banana? She is an eating machine. It's unbelievable. She's got my metabolism. She needs to eat constantly. It's terrible. And she's got, you know, baby rage. Oh. 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 Hey, Bo. Bo is very protective of all our babies. He's a good dog.
Do it again, Dad.
Ooh. 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 See? Every time I do that, he gets very protective.
Bo.
He stands in front of, in between me and the kids. But he knows just fun and games. You know that, right? You know that, bro. Are you liking your banana? I don't know exactly how I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna cut 45s and screw it in. Maybe find some wood glue and do that. Yeah, I want to make this last, so I'm gonna go find some wood glue if I have any. I'll be right back. I've cut 45s in them to make it just look a little bit neater. Hopefully it holds up together better. This is gonna be hard without a flat surface to work on. Let's get one hole pre-drilled. Some wood glue. Smear that on. Smear that on. Remember, I'm not a how-to channel, so if I'm not doing things exactly properly, just gonna have to forgive me. Alright, it's kind of a flatter surface. It's the best I could do at the moment. I know it's hard to kind of envision it when I'm just explaining it to you, but it'll make sense eventually. It's probably gonna take me a whole week to make this one, because working on the floor, on the ground here is just it's not good for my back. I think I'm still really sore from last week, holding on to that jumping jack compactor. It's done a number on my back, and it doesn't hurt, it's just really sore, and getting up and down from the ground, working on the ground, it's killing my back. So I'm going to do a few more things, standing up things, like cutting more boards for this. So I'm going to now cut off the lid where I'm going to attach the roofing part to it. I'm going to make that, so basically a third one of these. Alright, I made a quick pallet janky table for me to work off the ground. So I'm going to continue working. I have a bunch of pallets over there next to my truck. So I just made a quick table out of it, something I could just keep standing, not hunched over on the ground. I thought I was recording. Yeah. Third frame is for the roof. One day I'll have good chisels again. But this is what I gotta do with right now. Alright, now I got this piece. I've already chiseled that out on both. Well, that's not very good, is it? I didn't go to the line. I don't feel like chiseling it out, notching it out like I did at the bottom because I don't have nice chisels anymore. So that was kind of a pain in the butt. So I just went simple. Goes on top. And we'll go get the hinges. That's the roof. And I'll cut some plywood and 4 walls with this one with the little door, so the chicken can get in and out. Lots of boards, 2.5. I broke down and went to the store real quick to get smaller screws. Alright, I got the last of the wire mesh on. Kind of a bummer with this little dent, but oh well. I just got to cut the last bit off. Alright. Alright, perfect. Ta-da! And there it is. My brooder box. Now I gotta put it in the yard and put a chicken in it tonight. Alright, it's all done. It's little annoying to move. I'll probably end up putting wheels on it. That's pretty much it. I ended up putting a lock on it. I forgot all about putting a lock on it. I put a little stick right here so it holds it up. Put some straw in there already. So tonight I'm gonna move one chicken in here and see how she does overnight with some eggs. Hopefully she sits on it.
Breakfast.
So yeah, it's gonna have this little area. Once the chickens hatch, they'll have access to grass and light. I'll put a little feeder and water in there for them. So yeah, I gotta get everything cleaned up. So I'll see you guys on the next video. This is Growing Little Country Homestead. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.